Okay, so it's been a while since I've streamed or recorded anything. It's actually been like quite a while, like over a month since I played probably at all. I didn't really like rage quit the game, but I something happened that made me feel a little bit discouraged, and I've kind of been trying to think up how to proceed. Several weeks ago, I streamed and recorded a ton of content. I was planning to edit all of that content into like 4-ish videos and schedule my video drops so I could always have something releasing like every week, even if I was traveling or couldn't do something that week or whatever, if I was feeling sick or just not in the mood or tired or whatever. So I just wanted to kind of like stay ahead of the curve. The issue I ran into was that after I recorded a ton of this video, I went to start editing stuff and I realized there was a setting that was wrong in my OBS recording output. And I think it was my bitrate. And like all of my video looked super blurry. Everything looked fine when like my screen was small. Or if I was in a chest or in my inventory, if I was like standing still in the game, everything looked okay. But then as soon as I started moving or running around, everything got super, super blurry, really pixelated. And like instantly I knew it was not good enough to create content into, not good enough to post as an actual video. And it was like, I'm not even kidding, it was like 30 hours of video. It was so frustrating. Some of the things that I did during that time included like caving to find more diamonds, crafting diamond armor, tools, weapons, all that stuff. So like now I've got like full diamond stuff. I went to go explore a mesa biome where I found one of those exposed mine shafts, and there was a cave spider spawner that was like out in the open, like not even in the cave. It was like where the mine shaft comes out, to put it right. It's just an exposed spider spawner that was like out during the day, and because it was out during the day, it didn't spawn anything in the daytime. And so like that, I will eventually turn into a spider farm. I found kind of over in that area, as I was exploring that area, I found a pink sheep, which was exciting because it's the first pink sheep I've ever found. And I'm really disappointed that I didn't get it on like usable video. It's actually still in a boat over there. I hope it's still over there. And maybe today we can go rescue it and bring it back here. What else? So, I found another pillager outpost over there and raided that. So I did actually like raid a structure, but it's an outpost, so it's relatively like low excitement level as far as raids go. Didn't die. Got close. Got very close, but I didn't die. Let's see what. Oh, I found another ruined portal in a jungle that was also that direction. And then a lot of terracotta and stuff. Also, for some other resource gathering that I did for this house build, I got a bunch of dark oak, pale oak, spruce, and so I built the house, as you can see. Over in those areas, I've also found a taiga village. Back by the pillager outpost, there was like a very small, technically ocean biome, but there was a shipwreck there, so I got the shipwreck and the associated treasure chest, like the buried treasure, like the hidden one associated with that. There was a treasure chest in the boat, the shipwreck though, that I left behind, and I'm gonna have to go try. I can, whenever I go rescue the sheep, I can probably go get that. What else? Oh yeah, so I set up a tree farm. Like whenever I went to go get pale oak and dark oak and stuff like that, I made sure to collect saplings. Started a tree farm with those saplings. I built a beef farm just outside my house. Built the house, obviously. Created an enchanting setup. I gave jobs to the villagers in the Plains village nearby that we've seen in previous episodes. I've got like 2 farmer villagers that, just good for cheap trades from my farm, and then like 5 librarians. At some point I'm not going to do it this stream or this episode, but at some point I will also go back to that taiga village and employ those villagers as well, probably with a Fletcher for cheap stick trades, cartographer, because I want to get a trial chambers and woodland mansion maps, and just other librarians for more enchanted book. A couple of things I did. So I also found a zombie spawner, like almost directly under my, not necessarily directly under my house, but very close, like kind of directly in my base area. It was actually in the cave where I died from, I got killed by some skeletons in the very first episode. And I was using that cave to try to like grow some mushrooms, like giant. I was wanting to grow some giant mushrooms in there to use the mushroom blocks for things. But every time I went in there, I started hearing like a bunch of zombies spawning like crazy, and it was always like immediate, and it got really loud. And so I knew, like, I eventually just kind of like figured that there had to be a spawner nearby, and come to find out that there was a tunnel that led down underneath there. And there was a spawner down there. Well, I had to dig a few blocks into the wall, but like I could tell it was around there somewhere. I knew it was below the cave that I was in. So I turned that zombie spawner into a farm. So that's one of the things that I did that I didn't catch on recording that I meant to, was basically converting that zombie spawner into an XP farm. But we're gonna do something probably with that today, is my guess. Some things I did in the Nether. I found a soul sand valley. I got 3 dried ghasts, but I have not hydrated any of them yet. Oh, also, I found another piglin bastion. So there was, where we went in the Nether, there was always one piglin bastion that we could just see. That was the bridge bastion that looks like a giant piglin statue that was out in a giant lava lake. But one of the first episodes, it might have been the first or second episode, I don't remember which, I was running around the tunnels, like looking for quartz or just exploring or whatever. And I remember I was in a tunnel and I didn't see any piglins around, and there was some nether gold ore there. And I was like, well, sure, why not? So I broke it, like I mined it to get the gold nuggets. And I remember hearing piglins getting like aggroed, like through a wall or somewhere. They weren't someplace they could reach me, but they were close enough to me that it bothered them, it aggravated them. And as I was going back through the footage, like through the recording, like during editing, I saw that and I heard it, and I realized, it dawned on me only after the fact, that those were not normal piglins. They were actually piglin brutes. And so I knew that somewhere near there had to be a bastion, because brutes only spawn in bastions. So I did in the recording, I kind of like ran around for a while, just like exploring tunnels and whatnot, just looking for, just like I'd go to a tunnel and I would just start just like digging out everywhere, all over, just hoping I'd run into blackstone that would, indicate a bastion was nearby. I finally found one. It was actually in a portal that like I kind of didn't think to go check. It was a little further away from me. And so that took me to a different area, and like I found it very soon after that. But again, I didn't get any of that on like quality recording, so you don't get to see it. I didn't go into the bastion, I just found the bastion. I don't know what type it is yet, as far as like if it's a stables or housing units or treasure room, but it's buried. So I'm gonna guess that I was not lucky enough to get a treasure room. I'll say that, but I don't really know. I think where I dug in though is like how there's always 2 sides to the bastion. There's kind of like, there's always like either the treasure room side or the bridge or the housing unit, the stables. And then there's like the other side that's like the stacks side. And I think I dug into like deep down at the bottom of the stacks side. So now like also my full diamond armor and stuff like that, as you can see here, right? I've got, some enchants on things. Some on my sword, pickaxe, diamond, or axe, shovel. Just, let's see. This one's actually fairly loaded with the enchanting setup, or the enchanting tables where I got smite from. Otherwise, normally I'd go for sharpness. but you know, I got it from the enchanting table, and I can re-enchant things later. Pickaxe, efficiency, unbreaking, mending, just at least the basics. This one I did with the enchantment table, got Silk Touch on it, I think. Unless I also got the Silk Touch librarian, I don't remember. Same with the shovel. Fortune, I got Fortune as well, so that's helpful for some things. That one was just from the enchanting table, the Luck of the Sea on the fishing rod. So yeah, so as you see, like I got some enchantments here in the armor. I've got protection on, I think this one I got the leggings I got fire protection from the enchanting table. Maybe I got protection 4 from this also from the enchanting table. I don't remember. Maybe either that or I just ran out of emeralds to buy another protection 4 book. But as you see, I got some other good stuff here. Featherfall and Depth Strider. I did get Thorns 3 on everything. Again, Unbreaking, I got some things with the enchanting table. Mending is on everything though. I think most of these also have Unbreaking that were most likely from the enchanting table. The hoe does not have Unbreaking. Nor does the fishing rod. But anyway, since we're in October, I love spooky season. And what I think we're probably going to try to do is I'm going to tour you around a little bit since we missed some stuff before. And we're going to take that zombie XP farm, I think, today, and we're going to decorate it a little bit. So, because at that pillager outpost, I found some allay. So that's what I've got going on here. Thank you, boss lady. Appreciate it. So I got a couple late. I had a 4th one, and I have no idea where he went. He was tied up over here, and he disappeared one day. He's probably off living his best life somewhere out there. Who knows? And I'm really hoping I'll find that allay. Oh well. Okay, so the house. Yeah, the house is new. I was gonna record like a tutorial or kind of like a like a flashback or a replay mod, kind of more cinematic of the building process of this house, but that didn't really happen, especially with the bad video quality that I got before, just because the bad settings. Luckily, I have things fixed now. I feel like I missed a lot, or like a couple big things, but anyway, I don't really have like a formal, like a good, well, actually I do. I've got this little sugarcane farm here. I'm going to end up probably building this into like a little like glass dome over it, put some allays in here, really like make this like some like little fairy pond kind of thing. You know, I'm going to do this up and it's going to look really cool at some point, eventually later. That's just an idea. Now that I have Silk Touch on this axe, I can collect all these beehives. There's one over there, one there. There's another one up here somewhere. I don't know. Oh, as you can see, I also got a bunch of shroom lights from the nether and put them in here, so that helps a bit at night. There's another beehive there. But I was going to collect those, or bee's nest rather than the hive. Put those here, and then put... I was going to make this into like a greenhouse, cover it, and then put flowers over on... Oh, I have some flowers over here already. Over on this side. And so that the way the bees kind of like have to go through here to get to flowers and then go back and they'll pollinate all these crops in the process. Anyway, okay, so the house. So this is the house. I'm going to build like a bigger like bedroom set up here, like a really cool like grand bed. So as you can kind of see what I did with the storage, I tried doing this because I normally will do like a big storage room with a bunch of chests, usually underground, a big circular room usually, or the cross style room, big like intersection room. But I tend to find, at least on the Switch, it was like this. It was like this on the Switch, which probably honestly explains it really, is eventually, like, I would get a ton of world lag or game lag when I would go into my storage area because of all of the chests, because they're entities. So I tried to do this with these as like baseboards using barrels because they're blocks, not entities, and they don't cause lag in the same way. But I'll be honest, I kind of don't love it. I don't love it as much. It will serve its purpose for now, it will, but at some point I'm probably going to get rid of it. And this probably isn't even like my forever home. I'm going to go, I have big plans for another like a forever home somewhere else, but that's, you know, in due time. That'll come probably kind of far down the road. But for now, this will serve its purpose. I still may end up building another storage room somewhere else, because this is probably not going to cut it for very long, I'll be honest. I do have more of it. This isn't all of it. So like I have, here's my enchanting area. It's kind of like an attic. It's fairly bare, I know. It's just the basics. But I've got, oh, I did get a trident as well. I kind of forgot to add that in, that I got a trident during all that time that I got bad recordings, but I got a trident. So here's the basic enchanting setup. You know, when I'm up here, if I just need a quick hop down to my bed, I can go right there. Later on, when I, you know, much later on when I get a elytra, I can come out here and launch myself off. I do have, there's my tree farm. I've got a couple pale oaks waiting to grow. And that zombie spawner was like right below down here. We'll go there in just a minute. This actually, my basement connects to it. So, all right. Oh, and a little bit of a balcony out here as well. My cartography table. I'll, you know, put maps here. I do expect to like make a big like map room or map wall. And rather than just making all of the maps, really what I'm going to do is, as I get these kinds of maps, buried treasure maps, woodland mansion maps, trial chamber maps, all that kind of stuff, I'm going to kind of stitch those into like a large map wall. So you not only see the map, but you also see like all the, you know, X marks the spots and all like the different structures on the maps as well, on my map wall. So we'll do that. Yeah, and then this one also goes out for later on. Oh, and there's just little stairs here because I need to quickly, oh, it's getting dark. All right, so as I come down here, so this is, I've got some smelting areas. So here's like my ores. This is just kind of generic smelting. I've got my food, so cooked food, uncooked food. This is where I will have my potion brewing set up. So you have another dry gas here. I've got infinite water source, little looking sink here. I'll put potion brewing stands here. This is going to end up being a netherrack, probably, farm. I think I'm going to have it step down because if I do this like this, opens up a hole to the outside and it will look awkward. This is literally like the flower bed outside. So I'm going to have to find a way to kind of cover that up a little bit better. Maybe I'll use trapdoors to cover those. Anyway, so this goes down to my kind of old little cave outpost, right? It was over here. Wait. Oh, dang it. Let's go to sleep. Anyway, all right, so this goes down to where I was. I was using this area kind of as like my initial basic, you know, base setup. Oh, so like I said, I do have a basic, but automatic sugarcane farm. And, you know, like even a little bit, if it kept running for a long time, it'll go a long way. Same thing with bamboo. You know, I've converted these even into blocks, so I'm still doing okay there. I've got a small lava farm. There's where I mainly go mining, which we can go check out in a little while. Well, actually, I think I've kind of done a bit of that. So I did dig out all of this. We got the coordinates and dug this stuff out. And this leads right back to that cave. And this is where I first died in the very first episode, this cave. So some skeletons killed me out here. And so this cave I was using, it'll open up Another bee's nest. Another bee's nest. I'll take those. So what I'm probably going to do is... Whoops. Oh, forget it. I'm going to build something right here. Kind of like spooky Halloween theme. Probably tonight. And what it's going to do is it's going to... what I kind of want to do is like a graveyard and like a chapel. Like a little cemetery and chapel. And the chapel will have like a, door or something. Why do I keep hitting things? Like a door, trap door, something that will, open up to down here. And I'm going to build this stuff out to a theme, like to kind of fit the theme. Look, as we stand here, we'll start hearing the zombies. See? Oh. There he goes. See, like, they already started. So, like, this is what I kept hearing. Every time I'd come in here, I was coming in here to try to grow some mushrooms. And every time I came in here, I started hearing this all the time. So, I eventually kind of went over this way, which it went back to, like, a hole. It wasn't quite like this. I kind of built this one out. I went back there a little bit more. But it kind of went to a hole, which then I kind of came down. And I dug in, and I found the wall. It was maybe about, I don't know, 5 blocks back or something. But as you can tell, it's gotten some use. All right, well, we're gonna go from here. I should grab some hay. Not hay, some wheat. That's what I should do. Grab wheat. Because I want to get that pink sheep. So I'm going to go get that chest that I had missed before. And then I'm going to go rescue that pink sheep. We've got some stuff. Oh, so there's the outpost that I raided. I think there's turtles over there. Oh, sheep might be over there. Ah, aha, aha. Yas. There it is. Pink sheep. Okay. At least now I know where it is. And where was the, gosh, where was the ship? Oh, I don't know if I knew you could do that, where you just like leash it and it would pull it out of the boat. Oh, sorry. Come on, follow, follow. I gotta come up with a name for it. I don't think I ever really got a name for my dog. And I'm gonna need a name for my pink sheep. Oh, it might have been over here. I think it was. Hey, come on. I'm pretty sure this is where... This has got to be where the ship is, the sunken ship. Just want you to relax, like right here. Okay, this is perfect. Where'd that boat go? There we go. Okay, you're gonna chill right there. It's right over there. And literally, like, I swam right past it. It's literally right here at the entrance because it was so dark, I didn't see this. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Which way am I going? Am I going away or am I going towards? I don't... This isn't like the treasure chest that the treasure that I already got, is it? I don't know. But I feel like this dot is just pinned in the corner, not doing anything. Hey, you coming? All right, let's go. Don't stop walking away from me. Come on. Come on. Now, where do I put you to keep you safe? It could be okay. Just you're gonna go there for right now, okay? All right. Let's go try to find... If this is the treasure chest that I have already collected, I'm gonna be a little frustrated. Not gonna lie. But let's go figure it out. Oh, okay, it's getting bigger and I'm moving up. Okay. This is... I don't take any more north. Okay. Fill in this bottom half of the map. This may end up being the same treasure map as the other one. We'll find out though. Because if I go over to that X and there's already a hole dug out, it's going to become very obvious very quickly. Let's see, where's chunk coordinates? Was it? It's right there. Tells me, yep, I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one. Well, I mean, honestly, what would be the chances that there's just a hole already, like, right here? Ow! That one is... Just in case, I think I already filled that one out, but... Let me do this one, just... Because if I didn't, or if it's a different map, I'd be so frustrated. I think, like, right over that hill right there, like on the other side, basically where this comes down, right over here somewhere is right where the exposed spider spawner is. Or cave spider spawner, rather. It's one out of a mine shaft. Yep, it's right here. Look at this. I mean, I took the tracks out and I took out all the cobwebs and stuff like that, but yeah. I found this mine shaft, but I have not explored the mine shaft yet. So that's another thing we could also do. Alright, so we did kind of the side quests that we wanted to do today. We recovered the pink sheep. I found the chest. Although it did get me more armor trim, or got me armor trim, yes. It got me the treasure, the same buried treasure chest I'd already recovered, which basically is for the heart of the sea. But that's okay. Like, I don't think I already had that coast armor trim. Now I do, so that's good. But what I should do is right before... Are the bees already in there? I hear them, but are there more? There's another one. Come to your home. What are you doing? Oh, you getting some more? Okay, hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Come on. I need you all in there. Oh God, no, leave me alone. Go home. Oh, thank you. Okay. Total bee location. Nice. All right. So these two grew kind of tall. That one grew pretty short. That one grew really tall. And this would be the center. One, two, three, four, five. Let's see right there. And this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's the center of the chapel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really, I think the pillar is going to be here. Here. Doorway here. All right, so from here, hey dude, come here. Come here. Come here. Dang, he actually did some damage to me. Whoops. I know about the whole trick of getting like under a 3-block tall space, but like I just didn't care to do that right now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replant this one. kind of don't hate the idea, like the look of like these trees dying and decaying. I kind of think that's a little cool. Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm gonna leave it. It's not bad. Okay. Spot for like a gate or something like that around somewhere around here. Yeah, like right there would be a good gate. Okay. Okay. I think this will be roughly the gate there. feel like I took out a little bit too much of some of that. Nope. Actually, no. Yes. Whoops. Now, sure, and then maybe I put a skull here. Yeah, it's almost 1. I think I said I was gonna maybe be off here soon, like an hour or an hour and a half ago. I said I was gonna call it a night. I think maybe tomorrow will probably be a lot of the chapel build, and then the finishing the cemetery, and then the day after that I might jump on. So that what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Saturday, And then the day after that, Sunday, I might do some of the cave build, like the cave remodel. But I think this is good for tonight. I think this is good. Okay, everyone, I really want to build this into a community where we can all engage with each other and help bring this world to life with some of the Minecraft lore in mind. And I could really use your help in doing that. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a comment, hit like, and definitely don't forget to smash that subscribe button. And that will help this video reach others like us. The links to my Instagram, Twitch, and Discord will all be in the video description. So don't hesitate to reach out to me on any of those platforms. Until next time, take care and keep gaming. See ya.